Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be showing you guys how to make this beautiful A-line short dress. Yes, darlings, look how beautiful that looks. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button, like this video and share it. Alright, so now let's begin. So guys, this fabric that we're going to be using, it's 3 Cats. It's a South African brand. So we will be using this fabric. It's in fold. Now I'll be going ahead with my neck measurements. I think by now you know that I'm measuring a 3 for my neck measurement. So we are starting with the front piece. I measured a depth of 2.5 there, and then I just connected the dots. We're going ahead with our shoulder measurement. It's a 7 for me. Then we're going ahead with taking out the 1 inch for our shoulder slope, and then we're gonna go ahead and measure the bust point. It's a 10. Then we're gonna make a straight line like so. We're gonna go ahead and join the 2 lines like so, and then again guys, we're gonna measure the circumference of my bust, which is 34 divided by 4. It's an 8. Then we're just gonna go ahead and add about 2 inches for seam allowance. So what we're doing now is getting the midpoint for our shoulder, and then it's at a 5. Then we're gonna go out by 1/2 inch on both ends. So this is just to create a shape for our shoulder. And now we're gonna go ahead and just create that curve from the bust point to the midpoint of the shoulder like so. And then we're gonna go ahead guys and just extend that shape all the way to the tip of the shoulder like so. Okay, and then from then we're going to measure our waist point. My waist size, it's at a 15, so we're gonna make a note right there, a point right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and just make a straight line as we did before with the bust point like so. So from there, yes, we're gonna go ahead from now on and measure our hip size. My hip size, it's at a 26. It's at a 26. So we're gonna make a mark right there. So then we're gonna make a straight line. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, it really means a lot to me. Your subscription, your likes, your comments, your shares, they send a message to YouTube that my channel is active and it is able to boost when it comes to growth. So I need you guys to really do that for me. Click that subscribe button and let's grow this channel together. Alright, so now this is what we're gonna do next. So let's go ahead and divide my waist circumference by 4 as well. It's a 30. It gives me about a 6.5. And then we're gonna do the same for our hip measurement. We are dividing my hip measurements by 4. It gives me a 10. Then we're gonna make a mark right there, guys. For all these markers, we are extending by 2 inches for all the markers, from the waist point, hip point. I just added 2 more inches right there because I really wanted it to be a bit open there at the bottom. And then for the waist measurement, I also added a 2 inches. Here when I'm marking this, I had not added it, but if you look at the bust point there's already the 2 inches. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna add the 2 inches on the waist, and then I'm gonna I've already added there at the hip size. So this line that I'm marking, it is going to extend by 2 inches, you guys. Okay, so now remember I said to you that I have added another 2 inches on my hip size so that the dress can be a bit open. Now I'm creating a curve there just for the shape of my dress, and then I'm extending it to that. So it means for my bottom size I actually extended by 4 inches. Okay, so now I will be adding the 2 inches at the waist point, and I will show you guys the final product once I have added everything. So now I'm just taking it all the way to the bottom. So guys, for some of you who knows the 3 kids, it is quite a short fabric. The width is quite short, not the length. So it is, I think, measuring about 33 centimeters. So it's not a lot. Now I'll be going ahead with the cutting of my front piece, and then I will come back to you guys. Alright, so now we are done with the cutting of the front piece. We're gonna take that piece and place it on top of another folded fabric, still one fold. So I'm just finishing up with the cuttings right there, and then we are going to place this piece on top of our folded fabric so that we can cut now the back piece. So the back piece will be having 2 separate pieces because we are going to create an opening there. We're gonna cut that fold right there. So I just created a line, a baseline, as you can see there. Now from then on, I just went in to measure about 1.5 inches for the depth of my back line, the back neck, that's what I meant. And then we're gonna extend the fabric by 2 inches. So what I'm doing right there is just going ahead and marking the 2 inches all the way to the bottom of the fabric. So like I said to you guys, this fabric is quite short. I'm creating a line right there. It's quite short in terms of the length of my dress. Yes, I'm going short this time, but this will be too short. So I will show you what I did just to extend a little bit of length so that it is not as short as it was. And guys, now I went in, remember I marked 2 inches there, I just went in 1 inch to just you know, avoid the zipper from bulging behind my back. So I went ahead and cut the fabric. I have cut everything out according to the measurements and the markers, and this is my pieces, you guys. I will be going ahead to make a lining and an interlining. So I went ahead and cut out lining just exactly the same size as the fabric. I've cut out a lining, I've added the interlining or the air stay, and then this is how it looks. To put the two together, you need to use a hot iron. Now guys, I have combined my fabric together with my lining. As you can see, I only left the bottom opened so that I can do the flipping. I'm just gonna try and do the flipping right here so that you can see how it will look. it is, yeah, a bit of some work. You're gonna use a little bit of pressure because of the air stay or the interlining that we used, just to harden the fabric and to keep it in the shape that we want it to be. So there I'm just trying to um turn it over to the right size. Okay, so I think I have managed to do the front piece. I will be doing the same process even for the two back pieces, you guys, before combining them together. So this is how it will look once you are done, and this is how it will look inside. Looks very clean. I like what I'm seeing now. And then you guys, I just want to show you what I did with the pockets. I just went for a bit of a color. I went for red. This is a 3.5 or 4 inches by 6. So let's go for 4 inches by 6, and then I just cut that out, placed the same size on the fabric again, and then I went ahead and cut the second piece. So these pieces, guys, I will be folding them like they are, but to put the stitches, I will be flipping it over to the wrong side, and then I will be putting the stitches like so, and then I will be attaching it onto the front piece. I just want to quickly show you before or what I did to put the lining. I mean, to put the pockets. I've marked 219. That is just below my waist measurement. So I have marked it. Then from the midpoint, I've marked about 4 inches, and that is where I will start my pocket, the beginning of my pocket from the inside. So guys, there you have it. I'm done with the dress. I have not said anything about the sleeves, because if you really want to hear the story about the sleeves, you say it on the comment section, and then I will share the story. They were not meant to look like this, you guys. I was going for the cup size, and then we are flying. But guess you what? It's one of those mistakes that we glorify. Like, I'm happy. I was like, I'm not correcting this. I'm fine with it. They are exactly the way they want to be. Not the way I wanted them to be, but the way they want to be. And I'm not gonna, you know, let dim their shine. I'm not gonna dim their shine. I love them. I really do.